Well, howdy folks, you are on the Seek on the Speed 252 show. Scroll over to the right and click that subscribe button. What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Seek on the Speed 252. And yes, I want to thank each and every one of you for pushing that play button and joining me today. I got a lot of questions about my C8 Corvette and my C7 Corvette, and I want to make this video to be able to answer some of your questions that you guys asked me for my C7 Corvette, as I haven't really made a lot of videos with the C7 Corvette lately, only because I had to get, brand new tires for this car. And it's one of those things where I didn't want to drive it on the tires that I had, because those tires were literally bald and going bad in the inside, and I didn't want to risk it. As you guys know who own C7 Corvettes or in the process of getting them, there's no spare tire with this thing. It's a one and done. So if I would have been on a highway and had a blowout, I'm either waiting for a AAA to come get me or waiting on a friend to come get me, and I'm going home and trying to figure out how to get this car back to my house or to a dealership. So I chose not to make videos for a while, just to wait on to get the brand new tires on. But now, since the tires is on, I want to make more videos with my C7 Corvette for the ones who are actually in the process of trying to buy one themselves, whether it's brand new or used. There's still tons of C7s out there right now. I mean, my friends are posting about them every single day. The dealership just got one traded in not too long ago. If you can see over there, there's a C7 Stingray right over there. They just traded in today. So there's plenty of C7 Stingrays out there. That one has 71,000 miles on it. So whoever drove that bad boy put some miles on it. My current C7 has 26,144 miles on it currently, and I'm telling you right now, I enjoyed every single bit of it. Every single mile put a smile on my face. Every single mile put a smile on my face, and I really greatly appreciate what this car has done for my channel. Once again, it brought me a lot of friends. It brought me closer to going to events and hanging out with great people. Corvette and Carlisle, National Corvette Museum, Cars and Coffee, car shows, things like that. And this is what this C7 done for me. Like, this C7 is what started my channel, you guys. So if you considering starting a YouTube channel, or whatever the case may be, start one. It doesn't have to be on a Corvette. It could be with something that you love. You could be talking about trees. You can be talking about plants. You could be talking about dealerships. You can be talking about vans, cars, whatever the case may be. Go out there and just do it. Start your first video. And don't get me wrong, your first video is going to be a little bit weird, a little bit awkward, because it took me some time to get used to it too. But when you start it, it's going to be freaking great. So this car, once again, has 26,000 miles on it. But a lot of people have been asking me questions about the C7 Corvette, and the question has been, how much did I end up paying for my C7 Corvette Grand Sport? And a lot of you guys who are new to the channel, there's different varieties of the C7 Corvette. You have the Stingray, which is what that is over there. Stingray came out in 2014. 2015, the Z06 came out. 2016, the Z06 was still available. The Stingray is available. 2017 is when the Corvette Grand Sport came out. 2018, the Corvette Grand Sport, the Z06 and the Stingray. And then in 2019, the Corvette ZR1. Now, the Corvette ZR1 is a different beast. I mean, let alone the Z06 is a different beast, but the Corvette 2019 ZR1 is a different beast. The Stingray comes with 455 horsepower. The Grand Sport comes with 460 horsepower. The Z06 comes with 650 horsepower. And the ZR1 comes with 755 horsepower. And you guys want to ask me, how do I know all this information? Well, look at it, guys. I'm a Corvette lover. What do you guys expect? Got to have that knowledge. It's one of those things where a lot of people, I try to do my research on things that I believe in, things I drive, and I believe in Chevrolet and their brand and things that they have done along the way. Like I said before, like, anything man-made is great. I love being behind a man-made machine, and I like getting these questions from you guys so I can answer them and get, you guys, and maybe in your dream car someday, no matter what it is, no matter what spec it is, trim level, wheels, tires, color, what the case may be. I just want you to be in something that you appreciate, something that you work hard for, something that you enjoy. So with that being said, I want to encourage people to work hard. I want to inspire you. I want you to understand, work hard towards your goal. No matter what profession you're in, if you're, whatever job you're in, be good at it. If you don't like that job, you know, try to, you know, do some research and find something that you enjoy doing. I was working for Krispy Kreme at one point, literally selling donuts. It wasn't a problem for me. I enjoy working there. You can ask my boss. He said I was one of the best workers he have ever had. I went from making the Krispy Kreme glaze, yes, the glaze, to putting these glaze on the donuts, to getting promoted to being one of the managers of the stores. And my goal was to actually run my own Krispy Kreme store. All that great stuff. I went to training for all that stuff. And, you know, it was one of those things where, like, no, I actually want to do something different. You know, when you're in something for a long period of time, you want to try to do something different. And I decided to do something different. Now, at that time, I did not have the C7 Corvette. I was making $7.50 an hour. And they gave me a quarter raise the first day I started, just by showing up on time. And then one of the guys there came up to me and said, "You're not going to be here for a long period of time, are you?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He said, "I can see it in your face. You're just not going to be here for a long period of time." I was like, "What?" I didn't know what that meant. I was at Krispy Kreme for 3 years at that point, later on. And then he comes back and say, "You know what? You proved me wrong. I didn't think you was going to be here for 3 years." Now I ask you, "Why did you say that?" He said, "I was trying to challenge you. I was trying to, you know, push you to do better, to do something. I wanted you to not just make the glaze, but to be able to run a store." And so at some point, that's where my mind was. I thought about that before he even put that pressure on me. So once again, no matter what profession you're in, if you enjoy that job, be good at it. Be good at it. And if you don't like that job, well, try to do something that will make you happy, so that way you can get the things you want to enjoy in life. Because at the end of the day, this is just something that's material, and you share with other people, but I enjoy it. It brings a smile to my face each and every day. And which is why I have a YouTube channel, because I want to give back, promote people, inspire people, and just have great conversations with people and meet people along the way. And so at that point, I decided to start working at Krispy Kreme and probably get into a business. And I needed to figure out what kind of skills I wanted, or skills I needed, or skills I had in order to start a business. And my mom was very, very hard on me growing up. She was a single mom raising 4 kids, very hard on us. I'm talking about super hard, man. I mean, guys, to the point where, like, if I looked out at the screen door, my mom like, "Hey, what are you doing? Have you cleaned that toilet?" And so it's one of those things where, like, my mom taught me, you know, these skills, and which is why I have a cleaning business to this day. I'm cleaning houses, cleaning toilets, cleaning sinks. As you guys know, when you go watch some of my old videos, you see a wash machine and dryer in my garage. Yes, that's the wash machine and dryer is what I use to clean my rags for my cleaning business. I love my clients. They are respectful. They are great. They treat me well. They treat me just like a family member, and I respect that. And I love each and every one of them. And so I use that time, that money, that energy to save up for a dream car. Now, when I had that car, I had the Camaro at the time when I was working at Krispy Kreme. My payments was about $350 a month. Not bad. It was a used Camaro, 25,000 miles. I wanted to get in something that was sports car, like to kind of get into that new territory of owning a sports car. Now, granted, it was a V6, so some people will say that was a sports car. Some people say it won't. In reality, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I bought that car because I saw it in Transformers, and I thought it looked great. So right now, once again, we're standing in front of my C7 Corvette. I bought it brand new in 2017 from Kerbeck dealership in New Jersey, and this was with my C7 Corvette. So I'm gonna flip this bad boy over right here, and as you can see, let me see if I can get to a better angle. This is my 2017 Corvette Grand Sport Coupe. Maybe let's get it right here. This will be better, actually. And yeah, so my exterior is Kalahari. My exterior is Emerald Blue. My interior is Kalahari. I have the engine 6.2 liter V8, which is pretty much the same thing that's inside of my C8 Corvette Grand Sport. And I have the 8-speed paddle shift automatic. Now, my C8 is a dual clutch 8-speed, and this is a 8-speed automatic. Both transmissions are great, but I love that dual clutch a lot better than I do my C7. Granted, the C7 is still a great car. So I got the standard options, as you see, you know, the Corvette Grand Sport preface package, got the, you know, mechanical stuff, the safety, security, interior, the exterior, the connectivity features. The standard vehicle price was $65,450,000. It's saying my fuel economy is 19, which is the same thing actually for the C8. Now I'm just thinking about it. And they say I get, you know, 15 in the city and 26 on the highway. That can vary depending on how you're driving the car, obviously. If you're flowing it every single day, then your mileage will go down. If you're not flowing and you're cruising along, your MPGs will be a lot better depending on what area you're in, if you flow it all the time, etc., etc. But this car came with everything I freaking need and everything that I really appreciate. And this C7 Corvette has been phenomenal to me. So I end up paying, let's see, this sticker says $76,415. This is MSRP right here, guys. This is MSRP. This is like I said, back in 2017, and I didn't put anything down on this car. Out of my pocket, I put nothing down, and out to door, take a look at it. Out to door, I paid $60,000 even. Now I will admit to you, when I was in the process of buying this car, I was overly excited. So I went to the bank and told the bank I was interested in buying a Corvette. They bank gave me a check for $62,000. And I got to the dealership and they told me the car was $60,000. It didn't cross my mind, right? And at the time, I wasn't paying attention. I thought the car was $62,000. I took the check from the bank and went to the dealership. I flew to the dealership. A month later, I get a check in the mail from Corvette saying, here's $2,000. I'm thinking, like, why do I get $2,000 back? Is that a bonus or something? No, I actually overpaid. That's how excited I was about buying this car. I overpaid for a Corvette. Who does something like that? I guess Clarence from Seek on the Speed 252 does. But yes, that's how much I paid for my C7 Corvette Grand Sport, which was $60,000. And I can tell you right now, this car was worth every single penny. Now, if I had a ton of issues, I might say the complete opposite of that. But you guys know I'm fair. I'm going to criticize things. That's how we do. That's how we naturally tend to do things. And I truly do love this car. So it's one of those things where I have nothing bad to say about it. I had that one bad thing happen with the catalytic converter when it went bad, and GM replaced it under a factory warranty. And ever since then, I had no issues, no check engine lights. You know, a lot of people say they have some transmission issues with their C7. And I like how people say, well, you don't ever want to buy the first generation car. Well, you know, Chevrolet has been building this car for a while, and some people say they've been having issues with their C7 Corvette. I haven't had any issues with my C7 nor my C8. I don't know if that's because I drive them properly, you know, I break them in properly, or some people decided to just, you know, do a bunch of donuts coming out of the dealership right away. And the break-in period for this car was 500 miles, and I broke it in driving it back from New Jersey back home and drove straight to the dealership and got my oil change. And this oil change in this car is every 5,000 miles, like the C8 is every 7,500 miles. And I can tell you right now, you guys, if you're in the market for a used or brand new C7 Corvette, you should definitely go ahead and do so, because you won't regret it. I know you guys are still waiting on your C8s to come. Some of you guys are in 3,000 status, whatever the case may be. I'm telling you right now, if you cannot wait for a C8 and you really, truly, genuinely want a C7, go get you one. Enjoy the C7 for a little bit, because you can get you a good used one at a good price right now. I paid $60,000 for this car, brand spanking new. Grand Sport, 26,000 miles on it right now. You can probably get your Grand Sport brand new, 26,000 miles on it, probably for like maybe 50,000. Maybe, depending on, you know, what year you get, 2017, 2018, 2019, whatever the case may be. But go out there and get you a car that you will love, you will drive, you will share with others, you will go to the track, you will go to the drag strip, experience with your friends, and just have a great time. There's nothing bad I can say about this car whatsoever. Make it your own. Add your front splitter, add your wheels, paint your calipers, wrap it if you got to. I wrapped the hood. I forgot to add that earlier, you know. Do what you got to do to make your car your own. Give it your unique touch, because when people see this car, they know it's Seek on the Speed 252. When you guys see me at car shows and car events, you guys immediately like, yep, this is Clarence's car, this is it, this is it. And I like that. This car is my own. I made it my own, and I enjoy driving it. People are like, well, which one do you like better, the C7 or the C8? It all depends on what you're going for. If you want to drive something that looks exotic and a big wing or Z51 wing, go with the C8. If you want to drive something that's nice, clean, classy, front engine Corvette, and you go with the C7. I can tell you now, right, guys, you will love every inch of the C7 Corvette right away. Don't get me wrong. The C7 Corvette is still a phenomenal car. You will love it each and every day you drive behind this bad boy, behind the wheel. I'm telling you, when you crank it up and you hear that exhaust come on and you hear the ding ding and all that stuff in the inside of the car, and you know it's yours, and you making that monthly payment or you paying cash, whatever one works best for you, you will love it each and every day. I'm telling you right now, I think you should go out and get you a C7 Corvette if you cannot wait on the C8. If you can wait on the C8 Corvette, definitely get you one of those bad boys. But you know how that goes. Like right now, C8 Corvettes are rare, and it's one of those things where you might find maybe one or two sitting at a dealership somewhere in the country, but you'll probably end up seeing more C7s than you will C8. So go out there, get you a C7, drive it, make it your own. Do it what you gotta do, what you gotta do to it. You know, go to shows, go to events, and I'm hoping to meet some of you guys at events and car shows and all that stuff with, you know, both of these cars. That's my goal at some point. That was my goal for this year. As you all know, the pandemic kind of put a hold on all that stuff. But at the end of the day, Go out there, get your C7, do it. I hope this inspired you guys to get your Corvette, because listen, I'm just a janitor. I'm just a janitor and I'm just a YouTuber. That's all I am at the end of the day. I'm a normal human being just like you guys are, who work a 9-to-5 job, who talk to people on an everyday basis, who loves to drive a Corvette and have a great time and put smiles in the car. For every mile on this car has been a smile on this car. I can tell you right now, for every mile I done put on this car has brought a smile to my face every single time. And so with that being said, you guys, if this is your first time stopping by, please, 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 by all means, hit that subscribe button, join this channel, become part of the journey, and let's all have a great time driving Corvettes. And if you see a Corvette in person, no matter what generation it is, wave at them. Show them respect for every generation it is, because a Corvette is a Corvette, no matter whether it's front engine or whether it's mid engine. That's my personal preference. Wave. You guys be safe out there. Have a great time. I will see you in another episode of C8 on Speed 252, and I greatly appreciate all your support and all the opportunities you've given me. And definitely feel free to go to my website, which is C8OnSpeed252.com. And once again, C8 on Speed 252 is out.